American football. ኮቾች አይተሻል? What they look like?
Yeah.
Hot seal ሆዱ ብድግ የሚለው ሰው አይተሻል? Imagine that guy in there. Yeah.
There was this research done that the idea of boring, how dangerous is it? When I'm bored የሚለው statement, how dangerous is it? So they put these people ለ3 ሰዓት in a room without any type of stimulation. The same white room, the same planned everything. So the only thing in that room with them is an electric shocking box. So every time you touch it, it shocks you. How long do you think it took them to touch that box?
2 days.
I'm glad it's not you.
It would be the first thing I do that. Yeah. So I was thinking about, so you know how I love soccer and you don't?
Yes.
You know what else I could love and you can't? Rugby. Have you seen rugby?
I have seen rugby. I actually like it.
It's so scary, but I love it.
For that reason.
ማፈርን ጀምር
ማለት ነው. I have to take some of your personality. ጓደኛሽ አይደሉ?
Okay, I love rugby. Boxing is scary to me.
Agreed.
It actually scares me. And did you see the slap thing?
Unfortunately.
የቶቹን
the friend who sent me the slap things, you know who you are. We're going to talk about it in private.
Which one did you see? The female የተከረበተችው?
No, faint ያረገው. He actually fainted እዛው.
People ጆሮአቸው ይሄ አካባቢ ምናምን ይቀደዳል እያየሽው.
Why? It's not even that famous. Why would you ever?
You would want to slap a bitch though sometimes, yeah?
I don't want to get a slap back.
I know, good, like if you're going to like want to knock out a person, like እድሉ እንዲሰጥሽ አፈልጊ?
No.
Oh,
really no.
Anyways, I wanted to talk about like weird sports across the world.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Wife carrying, but I think ባለፈው mentioned ተደርጓል. Okay, so an annual wife carrying championship is held in Finland, where this weird sport originated. The objective of the race is for the man to carry his wife over everything on the race.
Oh, so like ውሃ መሰናክል ምናምን አለ?
Yes. The funniest part is, have you ever seen these races?
Well, yes.
Do you see how they carry them?
Yes.
It's just, they have unlocked a lot of things. Is that garasu man?
Ooh, new internal stress.
And now, would you ever consider it?
No.
I was about to say something.
Tell me.
The type of short guys you prefer? Is the race life? You're gonna die.
Well, one, they're not all short. I'm hurt for us both. Well, I don't imagine carrying to be an activity in my life. I think that's where I'm feeling at. Ziga,
bruh,
he'll carry me through water. Yeah, so like, why didn't they suggest it?
We can faint አድርጌ ራሱ like he might need to ብለሽ አስበሽ አታውቂም?
faint ማድረግ
you don't plan it, bro. Like ሀሳብ ሊኖርሽ like something could happen.
faint ልታደርጊ እስቲ ያዞርሻል ትደነዝዣለሽ ምናምን አይደል?
እሽግሽ ተሰበረልሽ ኩላሊትሽ አመመልሽ any reason.
I forget like people have other purposes in my life. That's the thing. I thought like entertainment. And that's
salute.
I forget. Maybe I'll consider a taller man.
This is the thing that he's gonna think when he marries you. Okay. Extreme ironing. This sport is loved by self-proclaimed ironists that enjoy going to remote locations and ironing clothes.
like እንትን አላቸው ይሄ ኤሌክትሪክ የሌለበት ቦታ ያቺ ከሰሏን ተቀጣለች
yes ተራራ ላይ ምናምን ነገር ቪዲዮዎች አሏቸው See?
Extreme irony.
I feel entertainment like this is for men. ይሄኛውን ስፖርት ነው እያሰብንሻል።
God. Not my type. Not my type of people would never, right?
Eye contact. Intense eye contact.
Yes, we must tell them. No. Is she?
Okay, chess boxing.
Yeah?
I think this one is Andrew Tate ይመስለኛል ግን like
we don't say that name
out loud. And the Voldemort, no?
Yes.
Okay, someone out there got tired of categorizing brain and brawn separately and just meshed it together for chess boxing, the practice of chess and then boxing.
Okay, it's like a triathlon. So like you have to be smart and strong?
These are your type of people.
Oh, I like it. I like it very much.
Then like Andrew Tate ነው የሚያስታውሰኝ because all of his videos I know ግን all of his videos is I'm smart ማለት ሲፈልግ ቼስ እየተጫወተ ፖስት ያደርጋል I'm strong ማለት ሲፈልግ trying boxing ፖስት ያደርጋል እና the first person that come to mind ይሄንን ሳይወሱ ነበር
at least the marketing was done right
very very well I mean like different topic.
Say Andrew Tate one more time I stab
Voldemort.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. He who shan't be named.
Yes. Okay. Different topic, different episode.
Is she?
I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay.
Let's see.
Spikt. Okay.
I have no idea. የትኛው ጋር ነሽ? ሴፓክ ታክራ ምንድን ነው?
It sounds very Kama Sutra type of name.
Foot volleyball obscure sport foot volleyball
በሚለው need since none of us can okay
yeah እንግሊዘኛ የመጀመሪያ
foot volleyball is one of the obscure sports that makes an odd amount of sense also known as foot volleyball the obscure sport of
foot volleyball
I'm done
I want it to be a drinking game in እያነበብን how many times they make you say the
yes actually not gonna lie I miss it with you
drinking games
yeah
you want to do drinking games
yeah
በጣም እንተዋወቃለን you realize እንሰክራለን embarrassingly እንሰክራለን
oh no horrible
እኔ መስከር ጠልቻለሁ መጠጣት ደስ ይላል
underwater hockey
what
yes underwater hockey by the name alone is deserving of a place among the world's most obscure sports as the name suggests underwater hockey is played by two
እንዴት ነው ቆይ wait a minute
በእጅ ነው instead of the thing that እና በእጃቸው የተገፋፉ underwater is who pushes it like to the goalie ማለት ነው is it stupid yes because sliding underwater is not easy actually I don't
so like I guess it's not as stupid as well the idea starts out stupid but like it finishes impressive if it makes sense like I can't believe they actually executed this
every time I read one of this I really wonder which body part has the most muscle because they play this
abdomen I'm thinking
yeah on underwater hockey like yes because you have to be bent over pushing it on the floor of the
and
water
mostly
surface
because like moving your full body would require this area to be stronger
yeah
your back glutes legs and this area would be very strong arm I think would be the last on the list
oh the more how do you even coach it
and then football like American football coaches አይተሻል what they look like
yeah
hot ሲል ሆዱ ብድግ የሚለው አይተሻል imagine that guy in there
float ያደርጋል
ሆዱ ወደ ላይ
like how do you there is no way you can actually make a sound underwater so see
ምልክት ነው የምትነጋገሪ
so everybody has to be looking at the coach at all times to check
no like you would most likely have a captain like most sports so ኳሱ አንቺ ጋር በሌለ ሰዓት you check in on your coach he would sign something to you you would sign it to the rest of the team sorry I think I went full sport nerd
yeah
okay
and I'm still thinking like mid game like penalty ካለሽ you know what?
Yeah, the captain is not taking those things over. ምክንያቱም everybody gets their roles and you can communicate with your coach at that point.
Okay. Another word I don't know how to pronounce. Goat dragging በሚለው አስቀምጦታል. So God bless.
I was about to make bad joke.
Is a national sport of Afghanistan and has found popularity in many places throughout Central Asia.
Okay. What do they do?
I think it's essentially racing Benton on goats መሰለኝ.
Oh, okay. Drag race?
No, it's almost okay, great. Do you remember how እንትን ይጫወታሉ ፈረስ ላይ እንጨት
polo?
እንደዛ ሆኖ except you do it with goats.
Oh. But like how big are the goats or how small are the men?
Exactly. I don't know.
This is something that starts out smart and ends up sounding very dumb.
No, actually, I'm pretty sure they were drunk when they discovered this.
I feel like most
goats
of these
are very
like
smart
drug
creatures. I cannot even imagine how you have to train them to be rideable.
Oh yeah, if you feed a goat. Most likely, like all animals, I'm guessing.
I know.
ተራራ ይወጣሉ እኮ ለመብላት.
I understand
feel like
that.
if you made it very easy.
Carrying them and telling them to chase after quas. Okay. To each his own, I guess.
What's the pet you want, by the way?
Pet? I want a zoo.
I know, like, you have to pick one.
One pet.
አሁን ባለሽበት ቤት.
No.
Imagine, አሁን ያለሽበት ቤት, you get one pet.
A large dog. ፈረስ የሚያክል ውሻ ነው የምፈልገው.
I think it's a very good idea, but like, is it like a Labrador or like a Dalmatian? What are
more
we going
of bulldogs? Bulldogs short nacho. I don't remember the name, sadly.
Okay.
I shall Google.
I want a parrot. There's a reason. I just remembered.
What? Why?
It talks back. It's the only reason.
The extrovert in you is getting out of control.
It talks back. I needed to talk to... It's like, I used to love cats, but like, there's no way you don't sound insane. There's no way. I'd rather sound insane with something that sounds just as insane and with the same voice. There
is this scene, I think, CSI like, where the parrot repeated the last words of the victim. And that helped them catch the perpetrator.
And also they can make like punchline set ማድረግ ትችላለሽ on the parrot. You can tell you can have them
That's
repeat
what she said.
Yes. So it will be absolutely entertaining.
Yes.
And they're very colorful.
I found it. Rottweiler na bull mastiff.
Yep. So I think that's a 3 mix.
Yes. Aratun. Dobermanum.
It would look very cute, but it would have breathing problems.
Inyagar?
No. Too many dog mixes kind of እንደዚህ አይነት ኢሹዎች ጀነሬት ያደርጋሉ.
I don't think they're mixed. I think
that's for እንትን የጠቀሽኝ.
No, mix አይደለም ያልኩት.
Oh, እነዚህ ሊስት ነው የነገርሽኝ ነው እንዴ?
Would be great. The top 3 giant guard dog breeds I'm down with.
Okay.
England. Questionable እዚህ ጋር because like usually their weather is very rainy and very cloudy አይደለ?
Okay.
So ቺዙ ሮል የሚደረገው down a hill ከሆነ and it's you have a weather of such
age ከተደረገና dry I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Really?
It's one of the funniest things. And so ሰዎቹ like down a hill ሲባል it's actually down a hill እና ሰዎቹ ቀጥ ብለው መውረድ አይችሉም.
I like it. I want to watch it.
ቺዙም እሱም እየተንከባለለ ታያለሽ at a certain point. It's funny. It's really funny. Especially if you're drunk.
If you're rolling cheese, you must be. You really must be.
Yes. Damn, it's England.
You're not gonna believe this. Okay, so we're reading off a list Google and Quidditch is one of the things listed. The idea of Quidditch, the fictional game of wizards, was done. No, but initially somebody actually made it happen because they didn't use any flying skills, that much I could tell you. They
so
just
like መሬት ላይ ሆኖ it's the same sport?
No, they put a broom between their legs and just run with it and still try to...
Men?
I want to say, I really do, but man, women, አይደለም.
Then it's giving a man's idea.
It's fun for somebody who's really passionate about Harry Potter, somebody really passionate about the idea of it. It could be very fun. I don't think it's the worst I've seen. Have you seen TikTok ላይ ያሉትን horse people?
Oh god, the vegan horse እንትን? Oh god.
Vegan አይደለም, በእንጨት ሰርተውት.
They called it a vegan horse.
Yeah. By far the worst. At least they know they're imagining it.
You can tell those are white women before you even like start. You can tell. And video entayona, you find exactly what you expected when you heard those words. And I was not disappointed because of that. It was even slightly funny.
Young white women decided they're gonna have... Okay, so we're gonna have to explain what vegan horse sport means. The idea is they... How can I put it? They put a stick...
ትሮት እያደረጉ የሚወዳደሩበት ስፖርት አለ አይደል? እሱን ሪፕሌስ ለፈረስ like የፈረስ ጭንቅላት ያለበት እንጨት ይዘው ሰዎቹ እየዘለሉ ነው እንደ ፈረሱ ትሮት ለማድረግ እየሞከሩና መሰናክሎቹን እየዘለሉ ወዘተረፈ ነው. I'm sure people have seen this video. I really hope. Can you any for YP is not reliable at all. Sure. ግን audienceችን I feel like is similar to us.
A girl can hope.
Boza ball. What?
That's exactly. Boza ball is one of those funny sports that looks every bit as fun to play as it is to watch. An inflatable volleyball court with raised net.
Inflatable court?
Yeah. I think this is fun.
How do you do?
Under the volleyball court, inflatable taregiuna. And then kalai there's... Yes. I want to have this. I want to play this.
Okay, this is also something that started out dumb, but ended like impressive.
Yes, I think it could be very, very fun. You might even end up being the ball if you jump high enough.
Wrong team. Yes. Or like if you jump hard enough, ሌሎቹ ሰዎች እንዳለ ይዘላሉ.
It would be so much fun.
Yes.
Zorbing.
You would need to be sober for this one though.
Kalaza, it's going to be champagne showers in all the wrong ways.
Okay.
Zorbing is considered a recreational sport that involves rolling a heel in a transparent plastic orb. Essentially,
I love that.
A hamster ball.
I love it. I love that. I would want to try that. Could also end in a champagne shower, but I don't care. It's mine.
I want to run in it and see what happens.
Nothing. That's what happens.
No, I didn't. You might roll if you end up stepping on something you probably shouldn't have.
No, I as a hamster wheel kasabshu, like technically that's how you move it, but you also have to do this.
Find a balance. Do this. There was this American Next Top model ላይ they actually had that situation, but ከስር ያለው በጣም ቀጭን walk no did you see it? And ውሃ ነው ከዛ ስር ያለው. So the image the designer wanted was floating on water የሚል image ነው የፈለገው. So the idea is the models were in that bowl walking on a very thin glass on top of water. One of them fell into the water, but considering there's a bowl, she was floating. And she could not for the life of her get back into the walking stance, which was really fun to watch.
I like it. I like this one the most.
Zorbing.
What? Say it.
Bog snorkeling.
Snorkeling ምንድን ነበረ?
ውሃ ውስጥ ገብተሽ I think you breathe መሰለኝ. Like pipe ተሰክቶ ግን we're going to find out. Competitors must snorkel through bog or wet muddy marsh area.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Donning a wetsuit, snorkels and flippers, these pros compete to swim. They swim in mud ነው essentially ማለት ነው. And snorkelish ወደ ላይ ተደርጎ.
So you don't suffocate.
I understand that, but
do you get a face something like to cover your face? Wetsuit ምን አይነት ነው? Like diverse wetsuit?
I hope. I really hope.
Yeah.
And then again, there is also
accidental Morocco baza.
Exactly what I was thinking. Again, like it's okay. መጀመሪያ snorkel የሚለውን idea እናስረዳ. It's this pipe that goes from your mouth outside of the water surface so that you can have some air inside of you. So
you can also watch what's underwater.
Yeah. So the idea is ጭቃ ውስጥ እየዋኛችሁ ነው with breathing snorkeling ማለት ነው. Sounds okay.
You must have like an amazing sense of direction for this.
You must have a lot of things in question for this.
Well, white people. This is giving white people.
There's this psychological disorder, I don't remember the name, that says when every part of your basic needs are met and all of your wants are basically on an armature way, everything becomes depressing. And then you start creating ideas in your head that are more entertaining. And reading this, that's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, if white people didn't exist, these things wouldn't exist.
Would not, because like at least that level of luxury exists by Aragnoro. You would never think, oh, I want to swim with this specific equipment in muddy water.
Here's the thing. Inventor ምን እንዳሰባሰበሻል when he created that pipe. Like wetsuit የሰራው ሰው ምን እያሰበ እንደነበር ምናምን አስበሻል?
ግን like those were basic needs for you know በዛ ሰዓት ማሰብ
like ስንት ነገር አስበው ያለምን አንድ እርምጃ ወደፊት ይራመዳል with this ምናምን ብለው አስበው ይሰሩት ነገር.
If they are still alive to see this,
I would punch a wall, and I don't like punching.
I think there are a few inventors that regret their inventions, and there's a whole video about it.
Yeah, I mean የነሱ መሆን ቀርቶ የኛ መሆን ሲጀምር እኮ እኛ ምን ያህል ድንጋይ ራስ እንደሆነ መረዳት ይጀምራል. I think
you don't have to say that loud.
I like በጋራ አቨሬጃችን በጣም low ነው. You would think አቨሬጃችን ወደ ላይ መሄድ ይመስልሻል? No, it's very low. እና I think I understand. Inventor መሆንም ደግሞ like ሳቶጂ በግድሽ you want to solve problems. I think it's about like it would be very hard for somebody to exist in a way. Oh, I built this. I hope the world uses it to solve this problem and solve እንድናደርግ ምናምን ብለሽ ታስበሽ ጭቃ ውስጥ እየዋኙበት ነው. Why do I exist?
The funny part እንደሆነ ታውቂያለሽ there was this research done. There's this amazing another episode ለዚህ ብቻ ግን there was this research done that the idea of boring, how dangerous is it? When I'm bored የሚለው statement, how dangerous is it? So they put these people ለሶስት in a room without any type of stimulation. The same white room, the same planned everything. So the only thing in that room with them is an electric shocking box. So every time you touch it, it shocks you. How long do you think it took them to touch that box? I'm glad it's not you.
It would be the first thing I'd do in that.
All of them within 15 minutes total. With 30 minutes, twice the box. So instead of boredom, we would rather choose pain actively. And now,
I mean, you didn't need to say that to me.
Shin kicking.
Oh God, is it like
yes.
Asian masra bet nahi?
Masra?
Yes.
Or like dinner with your in-laws. And he says
and
the
your
wrong thing.
husband says stuff.
Yeah. Shin kicking takes the notion of crazy sports and cracks it up to 11. Originating in Wales.
Unexpected. Very
it's just
unexpected.
as simple and as painful as the name. Did I send you that boxer that tried this and he broke his leg?
No, please. I had a very, very clear image in my head.
Yeah,
exactly
how you imagine it. And he just dropped. He tried kicking it and ferret's legging is a traditional English sport that involves putting a ferret into the pants of a competitor and seeing how long they can keep it there. Boredom and pain, Ilisha?
Keep it in your pants. I wanted to say that.
Good, it makes perfect sense. This used to be a torture method, ታውቂያለሽ? Do I dare say it?
Yes.
Okay, so the idea is you put a rat in a jar and then put it on your skin.
Yes.
So
you heat the jar.
Even if you don't hit it, it's gonna get bored and start eating through you, no? Now, it's a competition because we're bored. Okay.
I think they were very freezing to death. That's only like the explanation I can come up with.
Put a ferret in your leggings. Leggings, no, not even pants. Leggings. You know how tight leggings are.
Well, that's better for the contestant, I think.
How? Physical contact?
No, like pants safi kona, it moves around more freely.
Yeah. That way it doesn't touch you that much. I could do its thing over there. I could do it. Questionable decisions were made. Okay, upcycling polo. I'm upcycling hockey.
Okay.
Unicycling, my bad. Is the last in our list of random sports, also called unicycle hockey. It is the game that sees 2 teams of 5 play hockey while riding a unicycle.
I mean, it's better than a horse. Animal cruelty and all.
It's definitely cruel, just for the right type of animal being as kamalkut.
The humans.
Yeah, because can you imagine sitting on a unicycle for that long?
Athletes are ambitious creatures.
Yeah, we've seen some crazy shit, Sarosh.
Yeah. So I think that's it for us.
Yes.
That was very entertaining. Which one did you like the most?
Wait, warm, charming, Emiladla. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so and then we'll go to the next. Warm charming is a competitive sport with aim of attracting earthworms out of their ground, the competitors to the charm most worms within a set period of time.
How do you do that?
Well, I do not know.
Warm charming.
You've seen snake charming.
Blood no, ways sound no, ways like what do you do?
I know there is a stick. Na እሱን ነገር ስትመቹ like zigzag stick ነው. So the more you hit it, the more sound it makes እና ይወጣሉ. I've seen those. That's the only way.
ስሙን ጥሪው ማን ነው? አርኬሊ እያረጓቸው መስሎኝ ነበር.
Golden showers?
Yes.
Okay. Underwater rugby.
See, that's something I can get behind. In front of.
Is it?
Behind.
Is it? Because it takes a lot of force to actually hit somebody underwater or push them. Or
the
literally.
The point is not to hit people. To get
rugby
the ball
is
across,
that type of physical contact where people are hurt. So whether we like it or not, I get them.
I think it would be less painful in water and all. Because like you can እንዴት ነው ወደ ላይ መከርበት is far easier in water.
I don't think we would enjoy it as much.
Oh no, I would. Trust me.
Okay, we'll check it out.
There will be bending. There will be yes.
What? Redneck games.
Is there a bull in there?
I hope.
There better be a bull or a cow.
This is exciting. Southern alternative to the Olympics, including a host of unusual sports. Redneck skeet, a fun shooting sport in which beer cans are used.
Okay, that makes sense.
And
that's
now,
very white.
የተለያየ sport ነው, except it's just almost like the Olympics.
But for rednecks.
I don't hate them as much as I want to.
Well, yes. It doesn't sound half bad.
Yes.
Okay. You gave me a new favorite unintentionally, underwater rugby.
I really don't think it would be that fun because there is no way you could apply friction and force.
አንቺ ለደብድቡ ነው የምታየው. That's I feel like
even the strength is not even the strength is not going to be as simple to apply in the game.
Exactly. Moving in a strained manner where you are underwater.
So you're just going to laugh the whole time. Nobody's going to score anything,
It's like commentatorun off kaderakshuna if you're just saying words በነሱ ፋንታ it would be very hilarious. Or commentatorun off argesh a certain type of music kallash, it would be a different vibe. Anyways, I think that was it for today. we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Would like to thank Taraki for their space and their platform, and everybody that helped us set up the studio today, everybody that has been listening to us thus far. Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Yeah.